My name is Alex Sheen and I'm the founder of Because I Said I Would. This video is about why Matthew Cordle pleaded not guilty. The reason might surprise you because it surprised me. I first heard about this not guilty plea straight from Matthew's lawyers. They told me it was some legal procedure that they needed to follow. And quite frankly, I didn't believe them for a second. I was so upset. I thought that Matthew was going against his promise directly. I thought that a couple days in jail shook him up a bit and he wanted to reduce his prison time by putting in this not guilty plea. But I don't know anything about legal procedures, so I needed to talk to someone. I called up Keith McGrath. Keith is the assistant prosecuting attorney that's sitting on Matt's case. So I thought, well, he's got to have a good perspective on this and he'll probably see through what these lawyers are trying to tell me. Well, Keith said some things that were actually kind of odd, but really relieving. To my surprise, Mr. McGrath actually agreed with the defense attorneys on Matt's side. And it's really all related to an issue called judge shopping. Judge shopping is a scenario where, let's say I'm a criminal and I want to get the best judge possible, the most lenient judge possible. And so what I do is I sit and I wait and I wait and I wait until the week where the most favorable judge is sitting up on duty, and then I just so happen to turn myself in on that week. And I get that judge, I get a more lenient sentence, and effectively I've gamed the system. So there are laws in the state of Ohio to prevent this kind of judge shopping. This assistant county prosecutor cited them. They're called the Rules of Superintendents for the Courts of Ohio. In order for Matt to get a random judge, procedurally he had to plead not guilty and then in the next hearing plead guilty. And this is a quote from that assistant county prosecutor. Quote, "It's just how our court system works. You have to plead not guilty to get that random judge, then plead guilty." He adds, "Matt has no choice on how the court process works." I asked Keith if Matt is still doing the things he needs to do to take full responsibility for what he's done, and this assistant county prosecutor said yes. So could Matt have pleaded not guilty in that initial arraignment? The answer is yes, but you could have questioned the whole thing from there on out. You could have said that Matt had a plan where he was going to wait until that particular week for the particular judge that he wanted. I'm kind of disappointed in some media outlets. They're choosing to use catchy titles like YouTube confessor pleads not guilty. And some are kind of over embellishing things a little bit with phrases like legal tactic and procedural move. The fact is that Matt's still trying to do the right thing, and even the prosecutor's office is recognizing that. I actually visited Matt in jail today, and I can tell you that his conviction is as strong as it has ever been. Matt is dedicated to the message against drinking and driving. Do not make the excuses that he made. Don't say a couple beers or a couple miles. Make the promise to never drink and drive.